Come home and I get this. I've got an Amazon package. So for the batteries, I picked up a spot welder. So I said those were originally soldered, and then I didn't know if they crimped them on there or what they did, but those little things are spot welds. So thanks to YouTube, I found out you can spot weld them with this little guy. And since I have enough batteries that need fixed, I went out and bought it. So plug a couple leads in, a couple spots. Looks like I have to charge this guy up first, so we'll get that on the charge and we'll see how it works. So do you ever really want a good laugh? If you want a good laugh, buy something from some other country and read the directions. Warm tips: do not overexert during spot welding, otherwise the welding effect will be affected. Got that. Okay, no problem. I love this one. Long press the button 2s, indicator light up under shutdown state, and the device starts up. Long press the button 2's, indicator turns off and the device shuts down. Okay, I like that. Lights up under shutdown state and device starts up. Yeah, I also like this. After a full charge can theoretically thousands of continuous welding points. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my. I tell you what, you just can't even read this stuff anymore. You just have to just play around and try it. It's hilarious. And I love the warnings. My wife bought a couple of battery solar lights for the yard. And that was the best read I ever had in my life. It was hilarious with the instructions on this thing. So basically we wing it, right? Maybe about 2 seconds. I don't know. Well, it showed charged. Okay. Love it. Come on. Long press the button 2s. Yeah. So how long is long for you? No. Oh, both buttons. 2s, both buttons. There you go. We're not going to switch output modes because we just can't do that. Because, you know, products, 8 minutes without any operation will automatically be turned off. Let's see what happens. What, are we supposed to push a button? I don't know. It doesn't tell you nothing. Boot device after the welding output. Oh my goodness, you've got to laugh. Okay, power setting key. Power's all turned up. Manual lamp mode. Switch on, off. I think you gotta push the spot. That top button, which I thought was the power button, I think is actually the spot weld button. Somebody help me. You know, I'm not the most intelligent person, but I'm not also the most stupid person. Oh, look at that. We got a winner, folks. All right. Neato. Now, does that tell me, can I push it longer for hotter? No, it's just momentary. Well, we're gonna have to play around with this guy. But we actually did make a spot weld. All right. We might be onto something. I'm gonna experiment and get back to you. So this is kind of interesting. Works out okay. You just gotta hold your leads. Well, it's a little tight here, but and push this button. And boom. Whoa, that one went really good. 10 to 10. It's not quite the same as doing it at the end of the battery, so do it quick. And I'll have to solder that guy on there. Solder that guy on there. And hopefully, we've got a good working battery. Made little strips on that side. A little hard to go on an old battery because whenever you take the old batteries out, you got this little rough surface from the spot weld previous. So it's a little tricky to make a nice job of it. But it seems to work. Now the question will be is, once I'm done, was this all worth the time and effort to do it? Well, stay tuned. Alright, so last time my editor said that I did not get a good shot of the voltmeter. Sorry. Shout out to Matthew. Alright, so this time we're going to go negative to positive, and I've got 16.4. Well, it's better than it was. So changing those cells out definitely helped. Now we will find out if that will charge or not. Now, I will have to say, the bigger chargers, the faster chargers, the double chargers, those kind of chargers will, if the battery gets to a certain point low enough, it won't charge. But if you take one of these older 12 volts to 20 chargers they used to get in the kits, those will actually charge at a lower voltage, probably because they're 12 volt as well, multi-volts. So anyway, if you can't get a battery to charge on a bigger charger, give it a try on a smaller charger like that, and it may bring it up. I know I have the DeWalt speaker, and if it runs all the way dead, the regular charger, the bigger charger, won't charge it, but that little guy will. So another little trick here for you guys. All right, I'm gonna put this battery together and see what we got. Okay, battery on. It didn't do that before. That's a win. A weird anomaly. The middle bar doesn't work on the light. It used to. And we're charging. It works. It's a pain in the butt. Is it worth it? No. You got to buy a spot welder, and you got to have some tedious time into this. And when you solder these ends on over here, they stick out a little more. So when you go to put it in this case, it rubs the side of the case. So you got to keep it in so tight, and you have to fight to get that thing back together again. So maybe in the end, it's not worth it. I mean, for the price of a battery. But you know what? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 good more cells on this thing left. So next time I have a bad cell, I'm going to swap it out since I already committed. But it's not something that I would recommend really doing. If you ever do it, if you can find a good price on each of these battery cells, then probably a good idea if you do a lot of it. But yeah, I found out too that the battery place that I used to take it to, they won't do them anymore anyhow. Again, it's just too tedious, time consuming. They have too much of an expense into it than it's really worth. So yeah, just go buy a new battery. Anyhow, that's it for today. See ya.